really tough for our team, and another reason why I think we were a little bit out of sync for a while. We don't know. She had an MRI today, but definitely a knee injury that we're just kind of waiting to see what her status is. But lots of prayers for her, please. So.
Coach, you had talked a little bit earlier in the year about this team having some trouble closing out sets, closing out games. After those ones that went so long on Friday, did you see a little bit of a difference in that on Saturday?
Definitely, and it's just, you can just see a different look. Even the game that we lost, that first game, 31-29, I never felt like we were backing away at all. The points that we lost were some good rallies. I think earlier in the season, we just saw a lot of, I don't want to, but it is deer in the headlight, kind of like, okay, we're in a tough position. But I think our kids are gaining a lot of confidence. We have a couple people that are really stepping up and trying to help that. Shelby and Macy, for sure. They're trying to control what's happening out there. So I definitely see a more confident look when we're in those situations. Yep.
Service error is a big issue with you?
It's tough. The serving thing you try to explain it to people. Everybody thinks it's so easy to put a ball over in a big court, and it is. If we were just trying to get balls in, it'd be very simple, but that's not what you do. You have to serve tough, otherwise you put teams in system, and it puts a lot of stress on your defense. So we're trying to find the happy medium between putting a tough serve over, but obviously kind of eliminating the errors. And there's been some matches, we have rules, I guess, at times where we shouldn't miss a serve no matter what. It's kind of the put it in, but as tough as you can. And that's the part I think for us as coaches we've struggled with. We've missed serves in times where we shouldn't be missing serves. It's maybe not the number of serves we've missed, but it's just the timing of when we've missed those. And those are things that we definitely talk about and work. But it's a hard thing because I almost feel in the past we've had teams with the same issue, and the more you talk about it, I feel the worse it gets because they're constantly thinking about it. So we just keep working on serving every day, and we put them in some pretty tough situations in practice, some very stressful situations. Your teammates are going to run this if you can't put a good, things like that. But again, that's not the same as the pressure in a match. But we try to simulate it as best we can.